Morning, people. I'm gonna keep this quick and short. Just figured I'd do something for today. It's the 5th of June. Just started my day doing my pickup here in Georgetown. I got a drop a hook.
At the end of the street, turn left.
Hush, Lola. And then I gotta go to Oxford, Michigan. I'm gonna be the big whiny baby trucker that says I don't want to go to Michigan, only because of how tight it puts my schedule and the fact that where I gotta go there is no truck parking that I know of. Like there's literally like 2 rest stops within an hour of where I've gotta go, and one of them's past where I gotta go, and the other one is way before where I'm going. So it's kind of annoying, but I figured I'd just say hey. And it really sucks because before my schedule was set up, I'm just gonna do 2 Georgetowns and I'll be home on Friday. I can go do something for my birthday, which is on the 8th. Because the last 3 years I've worked on my birthday, and there was no way I was going to be off work because it was Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, this year it's a Saturday, and lo and behold, Murphy's Law is giving me the big middle finger again, and I'm going to be on the road for my birthday. And I'm probably only going to be home for exactly a 34-hour reset. Or no, never mind. I got a doctor's appointment Monday. So I'm going to have to be home for just a little bit longer. But yeah. Hey, you gotta love that. That's trucking, right? That's trucking. But yeah. All kinds of fun and games. All kinds of fun and games. But like I said, I figured I'd keep this short. Just do something for today. Trying to get in the habit of actually doing something, because like I said in that one video, I've been kind of been out of inspiration. So I'm gonna try to start just talking without sounding like I'm repeating myself. I figured it's easy, since I got the GoPro, I can just throw that on the window and hit play and just record throughout the day, and when I want to talk, I can just talk and whatever, and then when I stop, I can do what I got to with it. This does not feel like 3,800 pounds. Did I get this one balanced good? That it doesn't feel like 3,800 pounds? Alright, come on, big guy. Oh, I'm thinking about it. This Georgetown Pilot on the northbound side. It's a really nice Pilot inside, but good Lord, do I hate this parking lot, because the whole parking lot's on like a 45-degree angle. And I'll say this, if you're gonna park here, either reserve your spot or get here early. Because I've been here on and off, I don't know how many times, because I do this run a lot. The parking lot's full-ish at about 8 o'clock. With prime spots mostly being the only thing left available. Alright, let's scale this road. Confirm. This is where I want to be. Come on. That's the only thing I hate about these orb comms. They're so laggy. And another thing, people, get the CAT Scale app so you don't have to sit here and run in and get your scale ticket and then adjust your tandems and scale again. Just get the app. It is so much easier. So much easier if you just get the app.
Oh, not too bad.
Thank you. Hot damn. I couldn't have done that better if I wanted to. A 30-30 split between the drives and the tandems on a 38,000 pound load with a grand total of 72,000 pounds. No wonder this thing pulled so light. I had an even split between the drives and the tandems. And see, I scaled, I'm done, it's paid for, and I can just get out of here. I imagine everyone's done this walk. You get parked, it's late at night, you're in the back row, and you gotta make that long walk up to the building to use the facilities, get you something to drink, all the above. So yeah. Oh, the fun, late night running. Alright, it's Thursday morning. I made it to Matthew like I was hoping, so this Michigan week run is looking like it's going according to plan. Now I'm just trying to get out of this pilot where I stayed at last night. Lucked out. Matthew, Missouri pilot on 55. It usually doesn't fill up in the back two rows until later in the night. So even at 9 o'clock, there was plenty of spots for anybody that's needing a spot in this area. So there's that for anybody that needs one. I've got a 9.5 hour drive ahead of me today, which isn't too bad. And then I gotta get up tomorrow and roll from where I'm stopping at the rest stop is 40 minutes from where I'm picking up. So get up there, park at the rest stop. Hopefully I'm not having to create creative parking. Do my reset again. Run over, pick up my part to start heading south. So that was the issue I was thinking I was gonna have. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to get up there today and get loaded, and then turn around and find a spot to park up there, trying to get back with however much time I had left, because from here to there it's like 10.5 hours, 10 hours, something like that. So it gave me like an hour to find somewhere to park. And from what I concluded, just fucking scrolling and perusing all of Google Map, Trucker Path, Garmin's truck stop listing, there was nothing. There was nothing going back the way I came, which is west, to find some place to park for the night. But since I gotta find a spot on the way up, do another reset, and then come back, it's put me in a little bit better thought process. And then I worked it out that I'm probably not gonna make it back to Matthew tomorrow, but I think I can make it to The Road Ranger there were 24 meets 57, which is an hour and a half north of where I'm at now. So I think that will work, and that'll put me 3 hours from Memphis, 4 hours from home. So that's only like roughly 8 hours of driving tomorrow, or Saturday, which is my birthday, is off. I can either take 57 all the way up to Chicago and go east, or I can hit 70 in Effingham and go through Indiana. Google and Garmin are saying that 57 to Chicago is faster by like 5 minutes. And I've not gone that way before. So that's my only conundrum. How is it when you're driving and like you're making time, like you're hauling butt? You're not stopping, you're not lollygagging, like you're driving, you're in the truck, you're getting down the road, and you just lose drive time. Like you look down, okay, everything's on schedule. You got like 8 hours to drive. You've still got 9 hours or 10 hours. You get down the road a couple more hours. You got like 5 hours left, and you're down to like 6.5, or whatever the numbers are. But it's like you were planning on being at a certain location and still having that buffer. And just somewhere in the day you lose an hour of drive. Where like you look down, you're like, okay, I should have like 2 hours. I should have a 2 hour buffer. Like, I've been on the interstate consistently. I've gotten like 4 hours down the road. I've not stopped. I've not hit traffic. I've not pulled off, pulled on, or anything. Like, just you're going down the road, and then you lose like 2 hours out of nowhere. Like, what in the world is going on? Yeah, that happened to me today. Like, I had 9 hours to drive, so 9, 10, 11. Well, 9.5. So I had like an hour and a half, give or take. In between one pullover at a rest stop and stopping for fuel, somehow all that ate up like 45 minutes. And, hey, it's a cigarette boat. And it's like, how does that eat up 45 minutes? Look, it's a rest stop, so it's on off. Bam, bam. Like, that shouldn't be but like 2 or 3 minutes between pulling in, stopping, and then taking off. But somehow it's like I lost 30 minutes getting off the interstate, staying on the side of the interstate of that I'm traveling, go down to the Loves, fueling, and then getting back on the interstate. Somehow it took like 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, whatever it was. And it's like, where the hell is all this time gone? And then I am not going this way again. Like, both Google and Garmin said that Memphis to Chicago and then go east was the fastest route at like 9 hours and 20 minutes to get from where I stopped last night in Matthew, Missouri, to get to this rest stop, like 45 minutes from where I'm picking up. And it's the only place that I found that was like truck parking. Because apparently there's not many places to park on 69 between Lansing and Oxford. I'm in Michigan right now, so huzzah. I'm right here. Making my way from 94 to 69. Yeah, I'm not going back this way. Oh, this morning when I left Matthew, I ran in, or I saw this group of guys that is really nice, like F-250 pickup truck, dually, pulling a car trailer, and it had this this really nice blue Rolls Royce with like gold rims. I'm like, that's not my thing, but I can appreciate it. It was cool. What I really thought was cool is that their F-250 or F-150 or whatever it was set up almost identical to how the Sin F-250 RC trucks are. CEN, Sin. They have an F-450, which is the extended cab long bed, and they have F-250, which is extended cab short bed. And they're basically mall crawler trucks, but they're RCs. They come with like the Dub Edition wheels or whatever those big like 20-something inch wheels are with the really skinny tires. They're really cool trucks. Look them up. They're like $400. But what I was thinking was cool is like those are the trucks that I wanna get one, and I wanna make it into a pull truck, like tractor pull, but truck pull. Because they're already that long wheelbase, they're already a dually. Now they sit high because, like I said, they're mall crawlers. Why doesn't anybody slow down for construction zones? Get off that shoulder. Yeah, like I want to get a Sin truck and turn it into a pool, and there's like 2 companies that make like custom parts for them, because dually wheels are hard to find, or at least dually bead locks. And when you're doing stuff like that, you want a bead lock, that way you're not having to glue tires or wheels to tires, or tires to wheels, however you want to say it. Because if you're gluing the wheels on, it's a plastic rim, and those are usually really light, and they're plastic. They're gonna break. Well, you can get beadlock tires all day long, but setting up to be dually, that's where it's hard. Yeah, I always thought it'd be cool to take one of those and make pool trucks. But again, that's another, we'll say, genre for RCs that I want to get into. But good Lord, that entry cost is ridiculous. Because just for the basic truck, that's the body, the chassis, most of which you're probably gonna discard and aftermarket everything else. So really all I need is the chassis, the axles, and the body. Because more than likely you're going to change the transmission. When you change the transmission, that's going to change up what you can use for motors and everything else. You might keep the drive shafts, you might not, you might swap them over. But from what I've seen of those, I think those drive shafts are pretty robust. You can put different gears in them. They're plastic, which plastic's almost better because it'll bend, it won't break, or it'll bend before it breaks, where metal will just break. But yeah, I always thought it was cool to take one of those and make a full truck. Well, that worked out great. I was 4 hours late. I got there at about 9 o'clock. But it wasn't in my control. This was going to be a get there when you get there kind of situation as it was. So that's nothing big against me. But I got there 9, and it's 9:30 now and I'm already out. So that's cool. I was expecting to have to sit there wait for an hour or two because I was late. But that didn't end up happening, which is, hey, I'll take what I can get when I can get it. So a long, tedious drive back to Memphis. Which it ain't happening today because it's like an 11.5-hour drive one way. Not happening today. I'm thinking I can get to the Road Ranger on 57 where it meets 24 to Nashville. If not there, the Loves at the Marion, Illinois, just north of it. That's where I'm shooting for today. That'll put me 3.5 hours from Memphis and another 4.5 hours from home. So I'll make it home tomorrow. It's just gonna be late. But hey, Michigan's been nice. It's about what I remember. I guess I can say I'm just kind of glad I'm not up here in December and January. It's like, there ain't nowhere that I know to park. Unless everybody's parking at little mom and pop truck stops. Or I think there's a couple McDonald's and fast food places that have truck parking for 1 or 2 trucks. But yeah, so there's all of that. And then again, tomorrow's my birthday. 32.